Welcome back to Lorcana Academy.
Today we are bringing you another Rise of the Floodborn sealed tournament. Veggie is going to take on 𝚉𝙴𝙽𝙺 in round 1. To remind you all, because we get this comment all the time, sealed tournament means that every player gets 6 booster packs and can build a 40 card deck using any colors and any card quantity as long as it was in their booster pack. They can even build more than 40 if they want. If you want to check out the seal pools that the players were building from, then you can head on over to other videos where we opened the packs and showed them to you.
And if you want to open the packs and show them to yourselves, then head to Coolstuffinc, the best place to pick up any of your Lorcana sealed product or singles. Make sure to use our code ACADEMY for 5% off your order.
Who do you got in this one?
Probably 𝚉𝙴𝙽𝙺.
Okay, let's check it out.
Hi, I'm 𝚉𝙴𝙽𝙺, and I am playing a pool with my enchanted Arthur. So, I mean, even if I play that win or lose, I've already won.
I'm Veggiewagonyee, and my sealed pool was a little bit of everything, so I'm just going to kind of roll with whatever I'm dealt, but I think there's some pretty solid cards in it.
Roll to see who goes first. 5.
15. I'm going to play first.
All right, good luck.
Good luck.
I'm going to alter 1.
I know I'm gonna get screwed for it if I do. You know what? All right, yeah, I'm gonna be a good boy. I'm gonna alter 4.
Whoa.
All right, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm going to ink Mulan and pass.
Ink Basil and pass.
I think I'm going to ink Lawrence. And I'll pay 2 for Snow White. She has nobody to heal up, but I gotta get something on the board. Pass.
All right. I will also ink Lawrence. And I would also like to get something on the board. Enchantress, Unexpected Judge. 1/1 who can quest for 2, and when being challenged gets +2 strength. Go ahead.
Maybe I will try to race you. I'm going to ink Queen of Hearts. And I'm going to pay 3 for Minnie Mouse, Stylish Surfer. She is evasive and quest for 2.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
And then I am going to quest for 1. Pass to you.
I really love this card, Popsicle, but it's great to put in my inkwell, because if you're going to be racing me, I'm going to race right back. And I said she's familiar because I also have Minnie Mouse, Stylish Surfer. Questing for 2 with my Enchantress and passing the turn.
Ink this Snow White. And I'm going to pay 4 for Beast. Forbidding Recluse. Deals a damage to a character when it comes into play.
Boo. All right. That was pretty good.
And then I'm going to quest for 3. Pass a turn.
We're going to get a little tricksy here. I'm going to play Teeth and Ambitions, and I'm going to deal 2 damage to a chosen character of mine and 2 damage to another chosen character. So I'll have Minnie Mouse take 2 damage and Minnie Mouse take 2 damage.
Fair enough.
And then I'm going to play Popsicle. When I play this item, I may draw a card. And I can banish this item to remove up to 2 damage from a chosen character.
Oh, that's so nice.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
And then you'll pass.
No. And then I will challenge your evasive Minnie Mouse with my evasive Minnie Mouse. And I will get 1 damage, but mine will live. I will put Eli LaBeouf into my inkwell and pass the turn. I've got to do something sooner to get ahead of you so that you don't get too far ahead of me.
Speaking of getting ahead of you, I'm going to have Beast sing Let the Storm Rage On to deal 2 damage to chosen character. So that's going to finish Minnie Mouse off, and I'll even draw a card.
That's fair. It's basically what I got to do, so.
I'm just going to then pay 4 for Merlin Goat, the goat. When I play him, I gain a lore, and also when he leaves, I gain a lore. And speaking of, I'm going to gain 1 more lore and pass to you.
My best way to answer you is by putting Cusco into my inkwell And for 5, playing Ray, easygoing Firefly, because now I have a character who can quest for 3 and start catching up. Go ahead.
I feel like I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to ink World's Greatest Criminal Mind,
Cool.
which is a pretty good removal action, but I would like to be able to use 2 ink for Pinocchio Star Attraction, which quests for 3, and another 3 for Arthur. So I'll be able to return one of my characters to my hand when he quests to gain an additional 2 lore, which I think helped me to run away with this. I'm gonna quest 1, 2, and you know what? If you want to take a turn off to hit Snow White, you can do it. I'll quest for 3 and pass to you.
If I play Pinocchio on the run, listen to your conscience is an ability. When I play this character, I may return chosen character or item with cost 3 or less to that player's hand. I'm going to return Arthur to your hand.
That's a good call to not lose the game.
Okay, great. That's at least slowed you down. So now you're only representing 6 on board. I'm going to take out Merlin because as he is the greatest of all time, I don't want to deal with that.
He's so great, even on his way out, he is going to gain me 1 lore.
And Ray, even evasive, will take 1 for the team there. It has to be shut down now or never because the game will get away from me. Pinocchio's ink is still drying. Go ahead, Veggie.
I'm just going to replay Arthur to sit there ready to gain me 3 lore. I'm going to quest with everything I've got for 5. I don't think you can catch me, but just in case you can, I'm actually going to ink Queen of Hearts, which I think is a fantastic card, but it will let me also play the Sorcerer's Spellbook, which is an item that gains me lore. I'll pass to you.
Ah, so good. All right. Merlin, when he enters, I'll give Pinocchio +3 Challenger. Duke Weaselton, a 1/2 ward who can quest for 2. And I'm going to challenge Pinocchio with Pinocchio. That's it.
I'm going to ready up, draw a card, quest for 1, 2, 3, and return the beast for 4, 5, and we're going to game 2.
All right. I'm going to alter 3 cards.
I think I'm only altering 2.
All right. I'm going to ink Rhea and play a Popsicle. When I play this item, I can draw a card. Go ahead.
I'm going to ink Elsa and pass the turn.
I'm going to ink Merlin Crab and play the Huntsman, a 1/1 who can quest for 2 with Change of Heart. Whenever this character quests, you may draw a card, then choose and discard a card. Go ahead.
Ink Improvise and pay 2 for Hercules, just a 2/3. I'll pass.
I'm going to quest for 2. And I will draw a card. And I can discard a card. I am going to discard Mulan Reflecting. Yeah, I'm going to put Enchantress into my Inkwell. And play Arthur. Enchanted. Whenever he quests, I may return another chosen characters to gain 2 lore. And I will pass the turn.
I think I'm just going to ink Madam Mim, pay 3 for Mulan Free Spirit that has support, and then Hercules is going to challenge the Huntsman. I'll pass the turn.
Ink Minnie Mouse.
Wow.
But that's because now that you have Mulan with support, I need my own support. Charge! Chosen character, Arthur, will gain Challenger +2 and Resist +2. Since you got rid of my Huntsman to get the lore thing going, I will punish you. And yeah, Challenger 2 and Resist 2. So Arthur is going to challenge Hercules. The 2 damage that Hercules would deal to Arthur is just completely resisted. It then is enough to banish Hercules. Pass turn.
I am going to ink Lawrence. I'm going to pay 4 for Beast and deal 1 damage to Arthur. And then I'm going to challenge because otherwise Popsicle will just take that damage off.
Yep, and you can have 1 damage on Mulan.
That is my turn.
Sleepy is not helpful entering Exerted with Beast on the table, so I'm going to put it into my Inkwell. And what's bigger than Beast? A bear! Winnie the Pooh!
Ooh.
Honey Wizard, a 5/5, who can quest for 2. Go ahead.
All right, we're just going to make you make some decisions. I'm going to ink Winnie the Pooh.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 5 for Cruella de Vil, Perfectly Wretched. When she quests, one of your things gets -2 strength. I think if you want it, I will give it to you. I'm going to quest with Beast for 1. I think Mulan's too valuable, so I'm not going to let her go. Pass to you.
I'm going to put this Popsicle into my Inkwell. I've got Snow White Well-Wisher. She's a 3/5 who can quest for 2. And whenever she quests, I may return a character card from my discard to my hand.
Such a good card.
I am going to challenge the Beast with Winnie the Pooh, some Bear on Beast action. And it turns out Winnie the Pooh, though he looks cuter, is actually stronger than the Beast.
Yeah, he's a little stickier.
Go ahead.
You know, I think while I got it on the board, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to pay 2 for my own charge to give Mulan Challenger 2 and Resist 2.
All right.
I'm going to quest with Cruella de Vil to give Winnie the Pooh -2 strength this turn. And then I will challenge Winnie with Mulan. So from the 3 strength that Winnie the Pooh has left, only 1 is going to get through to Mulan.
Yep.
And Mulan, with her extra challenger strength, will take out Winnie.
All right.
I will also gain 2 lore. I will ink Improvise and pay 4 for Peter Pan's Shadow. Evasive and Rush, but I don't need to use the Rush. But any of my other things with Rush gain Evasive. I'll pass to you.
I'm going to risk it purely because of the card that I drew. I am not going to quest with Snow White and get something from my discard yet. I'm going to challenge Mulan because that's a really good common in this game. I'm going to take 2 points of damage onto Snow White. And I am going to use my Popsicle now. It's come in valuable, removing up to 2 points of damage from Snow White. With 3 ink, I'm going to play Lawrence, who can quest for 2 lore. And for another 3, I'll play Minnie Mouse, Stylish Surfer, who has Evasive, so I can deal with Peter Pan's Shadow with a couple of attacks. Go ahead.
I think we're going to go for broke. If I get what I want off of this draw, then things are real good for me. I'm going to use Peter Pan's Shadow to sing Let the Storm Rage On. I'm going to deal 2 damage to Snow White and draw a card.
That card again.
It's so good.
And that one really swung the advantage in your favor game 1. And to stop with those little hand pumps. What's going on?
Oh, we got exactly what we were looking for. I just needed something to ink. I'm going to ink Chip the Teacup. I'm going to pay 7 for Lumiere. 7 is so big. And I think for sure we are going to have Cruella challenge Snow White so you can't keep bringing stuff back.
All right.
I'll pass to you.
Look how far into the game we are, and our lore is just hanging out there.
Yeah, we're this is how I think it goes. We got to deal with each other's stuff
Sooner. I'm going to play Cusco, Wanted Llama, a 1/2 who can quest for 1. And when he's banished, I can draw a card. I'm going to need some firepower against that candlestick. I'm racing. I can't banish Peter Pan's Shadow with Minnie Mouse, so if she's going to be exerted, she might as well get me higher on the board. I will go up to 6 lore and pass the turn.
That's so much damage for Lumiere to have to take, but I'm glad he's big. Lumiere is going to challenge Lawrence and take a hefty 4 damage. I'll quest with Peter Pan's Shadow for 2, and then I'll just play Grand Duke, who boosts my Prince, Princess, King, and Queen characters by 1 strength, which is none of them. I will pass the turn.
I do love this card. I'll play another Popsicle, which replaces itself. I'll get to draw a card when it enters. And now I have my own copy of Mulan, Free Spirit. And well, you know what she does. Kuzco is not taking out Lumiere, can't touch Peter Pan's shadow. So I'm just going to quest for 3 and pass to you.
I think I just eliminate what I think are your best options. So Grand Duke is going to challenge Kuzco to give you that card draw.
All right. Kuzco is banished, and I will draw a card.
I'm going to quest with Lumiere. I'm just going to play Chip the Teacup and pass the turn.
I'm going to quest with Mulan up to 11 and give Minnie Mouse +2 support. And challenge Lumiere. If you have got Peter Pan Shadow, that's okay. You know I've got Ray in here somewhere. Maybe I'll draw it. Minnie Mouse will be banished as well. For 6, this is the card you let me draw. Well, I mean, it was my card that I put in my deck. Basil, Great Mouse Detective. 3/4, quests for 3. I didn't shift him, so I don't get the ability of drawing 2 cards.
I think the quest for 3 is the important part.
I really do think that's what's helping here, especially since now I swung things in my favor. I will pass the turn.
All right, I need a big card off the top here. It's just like slightly. It's a good card. I'm happy to have drawn the card I need, but it's like not quite what I need. Like it's not doesn't quite do enough. I'm gonna pay 6 for Raya, Leader of Heart. 5/3, quest for 2 lore, and if she challenges a damaged character, she takes no damage in the challenge. But I don't think that's gonna happen. You have Popsicle and you have things that just die, and I don't think I have great challenges here. I guess I'll take them when I can get them, though. I'm gonna have Peter Pan's Shadow challenge Mulan for 2.
All right, get some damage over there. I'll take
And then
that.
you can just take Mulan off the board because Grand Duke is then gonna challenge as well.
All right.
I very much doubt that you are going to have Basil challenge, so I will quest with Chip and pass the turn.
Seems like a safe bet. Go on blowing your bubbles. I'm gonna quest for 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Judy Hopps, Optimistic Officer. When you play this character, you may banish chosen item. Its player draws a card. I'm gonna banish my own Popsicle because at this point in the game, I just want to draw more cards to get more characters out. And next turn, I will definitely be playing that one. But to finish it off, the other card I had in my hand was Benja, Guardian of the Dragon Gem, which when I play this character, I may banish a chosen item. There's no items left on the board, but I am representing lethal past turn.
I think my only option here to keep myself alive, I'm going to have Peter Pan's Shadow and Chip the Teacup challenge Basil.
All right, I'll deal 3 damage to each of them on the way out.
They're both out. I think I have to be completely safe here and not quest with Raya, because my only shot is to threaten to take one of these things out if you quest with them. So I'm just gonna pass.
Okay. That's a tough decision to make.
Yeah.
But I understand. I am going to quest for 4 and play Mufasa,
No.
Betrayed Leader. Yeah, when he's banished, I can reveal the top card. If it's a character card, I just play it for free. Go ahead.
All right, I think it's gonna take a miracle for this to. It was almost, but that extra 2 for Mufasa. I'm gonna play Mulan with Rush. I'm gonna use both of these to challenge your 2 characters. But all I've got left is this Jasmine, so I'll pass to you, and then you can quest, and we're going to game 3.
Okay. You were putting a lot of cards down over there, so I was just waiting for you to be done.
Yeah. I'm altering 5. I'm digging hard for Arthur.
I love my hand. I'm altering 0.
Oh God.
Dig away.
All right, I'm ready to go.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck. I'm going to ink Doc and pass.
I'm going to ink Eudora. And play Popsicle. Draw a card. Go ahead.
I will ink Chip the Teacup and pay 2 for Snow White and pass.
Okay. I'm going to ink Cusco and play Enchantress, Unexpected Judge. We'll see if it goes better than game one. Go ahead.
I will ink Jasmine.
I just hope you don't have Beast in your hand again for your next turn on your 4-drop. Because that would be like the 3rd time in a row.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. The odds are... I'm going to pay 3 for Mulan, and I'm going to quest with Snow White. I'll pass to you.
I will go ahead and quest for 2, taking the lead. Play a popsicle. Draw a card. And let's play a popsicle. Draw a card.
Wow.
It's like I have some like side hustle or something selling popsicles.
Or they just keep coming back. Yeah, I don't know.
Nobody's done that before, right? Okay. I'm going to put Minnie Mouse into my inkwell for the last thing on my turn. Pass.
I think I'm going to ink Cruella de Vil. I'm going to pay 3 for Arthur.
Okay.
All right, good game. So I guess I will see you all next time in the winner's bracket.
That's right, and it was a great game. Bye. No, it's not going to end that way.
Sure.
Stick around.
I'm going to have Snow White challenge Enchantress.
Get out of here.
Mulan will quest for 2 and support Arthur, but that's all. Pass you.
I'm going to put Dr. Facilier into my inkwell.
Okay.
But Mulan, reflecting, she's a 3/3, so if I do end up challenging you, I will be able to use my popsicles. She has Shift 2. She's a 3/3 who can quest for 2 lore, and her ability, Honor to the Ancestors. Whenever this character quests, you may reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a song card, you may play it for free. Otherwise, put it on the top of your deck. But I at least have a character to kill Arthur next turn.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think all I can do here is pay 4 for Elsa with Challenger 3. Pass? I can't give you a free kill here. That's too easy.
And that is how you shut down an Arthur loop. I can't challenge any of your characters, so I'm not going to just sit back and stay ready. Mulan is going to quest for 2. If you want to challenge her, you can. And since she quests, I'll do the thing. It's Little John, so it's just going to stay on top of my deck. I'm going to put Charge, even though it was good, into my inkwell and exert 5 ink for Mufasa, which when it's banished, I can reveal the top card. That would have been a really nice one to play for free. But either way, I'm going to be getting some type of card advantage, hopefully. Since I told you I don't have more songs, the characters should hit from Mufasa. Go ahead.
All right, I think Elsa does have to challenge Mulan here.
I figured it was coming.
I'm going to ink Charge.
Yeah, copycat.
And I'm going to pay 5 for the Pooh.
Our decks are similar.
I'll pass to you.
I will use Mufasa to challenge Elsa. And when this character is banished, I'll reveal the top card of my deck. I can play that character for free, and they enter play exerted, which is kind of cool because Sleepy would have entered play exerted already. I like all of these cards in my hand, and I won't be able to play more than one a turn probably. So I'm just going to play out Ray. He's a 3/3 who can quest for 3 with evasive and will definitely keep Mulan and Arthur in check unless you draw something else. I expect your behavior to be the same. Go ahead.
All right, I'm just going to pay 4 for Mulan, but Soldier in Training with 4/3 with Rush. And then I'm going to challenge Sleepy.
All right, take 2 damage.
I think I'll just quest with Winnie the Pooh while I can. And everything else kind of gets knocked out by Ray, who then immediately heals up with the popsicle. So, pass.
I'm going to put Benja into my inkwell. Let's play Snow White, Well-Wisher, so then I can start looping with Mufasa. My popsicles were definitely valuable for Snow White before, so I'm going to just quest for 3 here and Pass to you.
I think all I'll do for this turn, I'm going to ink Snow White. I'm going to quest with Winnie the Pooh and Mulan for 3.
Mm-hmm.
And pass?
All right. I see no reason not to quest with Snow White. Return Mufasa to my hand. Play Mufasa.
It's just good value.
It's such good value. Quest with Ray for 3. That's about all that I'm doing right now. Go ahead.
Winnie the Pooh is going to challenge Snow White. We cannot let that keep going even more than once. I am going to quest with Mulan for 1, ink Grand Duke, and we are going to pay 7 for Lumiere.
Ah, I knew you had it in your hand. It's so good.
That's my turn. Pass.
It's time to get Winnie the Pooh out of here. We're going to challenge him with Mufasa, and when Mufasa is banished, I will reveal the top card of my library.
Oh.
It's Merlin Rabbit, and when I play this character, and when he leaves play, I may draw a card. Ray's going to quest for 3. I'm going to play the Caterpillar, who's a 1/3 that can quest for 3.
Come on.
Keep your tempo. Lawrence, Jealous Manservant, 0/4 can quest for 2, gets +4 when strength when he has no damage. Pass turn.
All right, this looks very bad. All right. This is my only shot. I'm going to pay 1 for improvise. I'm going to give, I guess, Lumiere +1 strength and hope to draw into the card I need.
All right.
That is a very good card that does not do that thing. Okay, so then I will have Mulan sing Let the Storm Rage On.
Yep.
I'm going to deal 2 damage to... Yeah, I'll deal 2 damage to Caterpillar
Okay.
and draw a card. I'm going to pay 4 for Beast Off the Top.
Oh my gosh, what?
I will deal 1 damage to Caterpillar.
Wow, okay. Well, you got everything you've ever asked for. It wasn't enough.
It's still not enough on the board. I have 1 card in hand. Quest with Arthur for 1. I'll return Mulan to my hand. I'm going to quest with Mulan and Lumiere. I'm going to ink World's Greatest Criminal Mind, which cannot touch any of your stuff
They're so
because they're
small.
not big enough. And then I'll pay 3, replay Mulan, and pass to you.
All right. Well, I will just be able to untap, draw, and quest for 6.
Oh, good game.
Good games.
Well, Veggie, the bad news is you lost the game, but the good news is you were right about who was going to win.
That's true. And the other good news is if you want to play some sealed of your own, you can head to coolstuffinc.com to pick up any of your Lorcana needs, sealed product or singles. Make sure to use our code ACADEMY for 5% off your order at checkout.
Now, for those of you who like the content, I do have some bad news. We actually did lose the other round 1 game. So we're going to jump straight to the finals later this week, and you can check that out on the channel in a few days.
Oops. Well, we'll see you next time on Lorcana Academy.
Academy.
Woo!